Hi guys, it is Starseed Mentality back at you again with another Astro 101 video. This video serves as the planets part 2 video, and today we're going to be talking about planets and their chakras that they are associated with, and most importantly, we're going to be talking about the chakras in general. Now, I am very upset that when I started my YouTube page, I had already done a chakra video, which this information I'm going to be reiterating, but I accidentally deleted it and the video was just way too long anyway. And so, so I'm just going to be redoing it over here. Go check out this video on Black Magic's YouTube page, where the priestess Aset Ra-Amen talks about Mama Saturn magic, but she also reiterates the the Sumerian concept of the 7 planets that we will be talking about today. And so the Sumerians never discovered the outer planets, which is Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. It was only what I will be showing you in the next slide. Okay, and she talks about this in her video, and these planets are also corresponding to the 7 days of the week. Okay, and so if you guys ever seen me do my astro messages or my moon messages, you always see how I talk about the different planets correlated with Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and things of that nature. And the Sumerians actually denote all the gods, the planets that are associated with the days of the week. And she, the priestess Aset Ra-Amen, talks about how they were known as the 7 sisters. Okay, I believe, if I'm quoting that right from the video. Okay, so let's get back to my video on the planets and the chakras. Let's go. I'm gonna put myself in between chakras and planets. I didn't know how big this picture was, but as you can see here, the root chakra is associated with Mars. Okay, and so when reiterating what the root chakra is, the root chakra deals with the lower part of our nature, our primordial part of our nature. And when you have an overreactive root chakra or a blocked root chakra, you deal with a lot of issues with survival, being abundant, thinking abundantly. You deal and struggle with survival. You are constantly in survival mode. Okay, and so oftentimes you stress out, you have anxiety. Okay, and so that is when your root chakra is either overactive or underactive, overstimulated. That is kind of the signs that you have a imbalanced root chakra energy. And so think of it as again, as above so below. Without the planet Mars, the human race would not even have a spiritual, etherical connection to their root chakra. Okay, going to the next chakra, which is the sacral chakra. Venus is often tied to the sacral chakra, and of course, I've talked about in the Lucifer Venus connection video how I said when the sacral chakra is overstimulated, you make yourself prone to negative forces, energetic forces. You even deal or have blockages in your creativity, your spiritual connection to your spiritual kundalini body. Okay, these are signs that your sacral chakra is blocked, when you don't feel creative, when you don't have a connection with the universe, really, which is also tied to the third eye chakra, but you don't really feel like you have an emotional connection, really. And so this is how your sacral chakra is either overreactive or underreactive. When you have blocked creative senses, where you lack emotion or you lack empathy to some extent, since Venus does deal with emotions, love, the 5 senses and things of that nature, you kind of lack sensitivity right? When you are having a blocked sacral energy. Okay, the next up is the solar plexus chakra. The solar plexus chakra is associated with the planet, with the sun, right? And you have an overreactive solar plexus when you do not have a connection, when you have when you're overconfident, right? Where your ego is really big, where there is no humbleness about your energy. And that's kind of how you know if you have a blocked or overreactive solar plexus chakra, where you can't tone it down a little bit. There's an ego on you, or there's a my way or the highway kind of energy, and things of that nature. And I know I talk about Leo energy, right? The way you heal your solar plexus chakra is by inner child work and shadow work, right? Since the sun, Leo, planetary ruler, is in fact the sun, right? And Leos rule over the 5th house of child energy, jolly juvenile energy. But Leos also think that the attention is supposed to be on them, and as soon as it's not that way, they immediately start to act as if they were a child, right? Snap off, drama king energy. So you want to walk into the evolved Leo energy of, I am content with myself, I am confident in myself. And that is how you kind of balance out your solar plexus chakra. Okay, the next up is the heart chakra. And yes, there is a such thing as an overreactive heart chakra, which of course is associated with the moon. Okay, and so your heart chakra, again, to reiterate, since this is about the planets, without the moon, think of it as your etherical connection to the cosmos. Without the moon, you would not have a heart chakra. Okay, and so the heart chakra, an overreactive heart chakra, is when you don't have the ability to say no. There are no boundaries with your heart. You overshare, you overgive, you let people take advantage of you, and there is no boundary there. Okay, so that's how you know either you have a blocked or overstimulated heart chakra. A blocked heart chakra also has symptoms like the sacral chakra, where you lack empathy, you lack emotional connection, you lack the ability, unlike the sacral, where you lack the ability to have senses. Your heart chakra is like you lack the ability to just care, to have empathy, to have an emotional body, in a sense, or emotional intelligence, if that makes sense. All right. Next up, we have the throat chakra. Mercury rules over the throat chakra. Okay, and you have an overreactive or a blocked throat chakra, where you don't speak up for yourself, or you don't stand up for yourself, or you like to talk over other people and not listen to what they have to say. All right. Going up a little bit, we have the third eye chakra, which is associated with Saturn. And Saturn, and the third eye chakra, you have a overreactive or overstimulated third eye chakra when there's a fine line between psycho and psychic. Okay, or psychosis, right? And so you want to balance out your third eye energy with your lower chakra energy. You never want to just go straight to the third eye chakra, because you want to be able to balance out between your spiritual eye and your two physical eyes. Okay, you want to be able to you want to be able to navigate and see into the spiritual world as well as this world as well. And so you would need to have a good relationship with your lower chakras before we get into the third eye chakra, which is in the center of your two eyebrows. Okay, it's right there in the center. All right, I am running out of time, so I'll see you guys in part 2.